Hello, welcome back to my channel, Lifestyle Designs with Teresa. Today I am going to be decorating my end table here. I had this end table at my entryway. It's actually an entryway table, but I did do some changing in my living area, as you can see if you watched my prior videos. So right now I have this in my kitchen area for right now. I don't know if I'll move it to my hallway, but right now I have it in the kitchen area. I do know that a lot of times for the holidays I do add a slim table right here during the holidays to have extra food on. So if I decide to keep this here, this can also serve as that purpose, because I'm thinking this may be a little too long for my hallway. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. I did wipe down this little shelf a few days ago, but we're just gonna go ahead and just give it a quick little wipe. And we are going to start decorating. The first thing I have is this tier tray. I got this tier tray several years ago from Hobby Lobby, and I really loved it, but it was too tall to fit under my kitchen cabinet area, because that's why I wanted it. And I started to get my son to just weld the top off, and I said, well, now I'm just going to leave it and try to use it in some other areas. But if you look at one of my videos coming into the pre-summer area, I created this beautiful floral piece here with a ribbon in a collab with At Home with Lisa and Design with Emma. And I had it on a lantern, but I took it off the lantern and I decided to place it on here instead of the lantern. So we're just gonna place that here in the corner. Let me just see. Yeah, you should be able to see. I wanted to make sure I didn't need to bring my camera up any closer. So I have these You Are the Bee's Knees cups that I got from the Dollar Tree. This was several years ago too, when they first came out. So we're gonna add these here. I'm gonna try to add them front facing to see how they look. Okay, I really like the idea of being able to see my floors here at the bottom. I like where you can see my floors here at the bottom. So I'm just gonna leave it just like this. And I'm not going to put anything here at the bottom. If I do, I have some beautiful cups I bought from Ross, yeah, and they were very good reasonable price that I said that during the summertime I would put out during company time. So let's go ahead and finish up this design. I have this glass tray that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to clean it out because it has gotten a little dusty. It don't take long for it to get dusty, believe me, it don't. Okay, so I'm going to be adding that here. I'm going to add this beautiful vase. I used this vase about 3 Christmas ago with floral arrangements, and this may be my second time or third time using it, but I am going to just add that here. I also have this little book I'm going to add, and I'm just going to turn it upside down, and it's called God's Words of Life. And I have a bookshelf full of nothing but biblical books, tremendous amount. So if anyone ever looked at my shelf and they say, you don't read any other books or you never read any other books, I have, but mostly books on my bookshelf is biblical. And I'm just going to add that here. Okay, and I have this White Barnes candle. My sister had bought me this candle, y'all, several years ago, and it had the entire house lit up, the entire house. And this candle smells so good. And I kept telling the lady, every time I go in Bath and Body Works, I have to find this candle. And I was speaking with this lady, and she said it can only be but one candle. And when I went over there and got it and smelled it, I say, this is it. Because I could not remember the name, and my sister could not remember the name. But I got it now. It's White Barnes, and it's white gardenia. This candle has your whole entire place smelling so good. But in the essence of when I purchased this candle, I purchased 2 more from Bath and Body Works, but thanks to At Home with Lisa, I was able to catch Kirkland's candle sale, and I bought quite a bit there. I bought quite a bit, but I didn't do a haul because the sale is over now, and I've been, just going through some things and doing some things. The sale is over now, so I just didn't want to do it late. But thank you, Lisa. I went in there and I captured a lot of candles, okay? But anywho, going back to what we were doing, I'm gonna add that here. And I really don't need to burn this candle, which I'm not gonna burn it, because I can tell you now, this candle smells so good. You can smell it with the top on it without it burning. It smells just that good. And I have this picture. I don't know if you all remember me saying that I was gonna move this from the front room area into another area. Well, I'm gonna move it here into this area, and it says, pray to have eyes that see the best in people, a heart that forgives the worst, a mind that forgets the bad, and a soul that never loses. And that's faith in God. And trust me, you gotta have faith in God right now, definitely. Trusting in God Yes, yes, yes. But anyhow, we're gonna that's where I'm gonna sit that right here. Now I have some tropical leaves that I'm gonna add right here. I also have this bowl of lemon and lime that I'm going to be adding right here as well. And I just put it in one of these crystal bowls that I hadn't used in a very long time, but we're gonna add that right here. I think that's gonna be good because I don't want to put nothing really to hide the wording here. I want to make sure the wording shows here, so we're just gonna leave this right here. I purchased these, the B cups. They're disposable cups, 9 ounces, 25 in here. Like I said, at Ross, and as you can see, they were marked down. You probably can't see the lighting, but you can tell the pink marked down. They were marked down to $1.99. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna add a few just right down there, just to give it a little fullness. And I don't know if I dropped them, but a couple of the first two were cracked. Okay, so that's all I'll be adding. I didn't want to put too many because I want my florals to show there at the bottom. I thank you all so much for coming back to watch another video. Please do remember to like, share the video, leave a beautiful comment. Also, mainly, please subscribe to the channel and also set your notification button so that you'll be aware when I upload new videos. Now, I know this is hard, guys, and this is, coming from me, and I know as well I've heard some other YouTube content creators say it. I know when I'm watching videos, I try to not skim through the commercials. I try to, for the most part, a lot of the time, just let the commercials play. Because a lot of times when I'm watching YouTube, I'm relaxed in bed, I'm just sitting down idle or whatever, but it's my free time, so I have that time where I can let the commercials run. But without further ado, guys, as I always say, many blessings to you and your family. Love you guys. See you on the next video.